So you've had that original spark that shows you that you can turn your ordinary life into something of fullness and abundance. But what happens the next day when you wake up and your job's still the same and your situation's still the same? What do you do when you have to bring that new consciousness into your everyday life when absolutely nothing around you has changed? Well, that's what this is about. So we go back to Cana, the place where the awakening started. See, because we don't move past awakening, we move deeper into it. And there's an official whose son is ill, and the official is your governing thoughts. And the son in the Bible always means the offspring, what comes next. And in this piece, it means your future self, because your awakening has just started. It can still be overwritten by your old habits. And the official says that he came from Judea to Galilee. Judea is like your external beliefs, right? That's where like all the churches were. So that's saying that you're leaving the external truths for the truths that you're going to find inside yourself. So the official says, come down and heal my son, for he is at the point of death. Come down means come down to where the problem is. Come down to my level. Heal my son, for he is at the point of death means, this new awakening. I'm trying to figure out how to put this into my own life. But you need to come down to my life and show me that it will work so that I can proceed. And then Jesus, the Christ consciousness within us all, says, unless you see signs and wonders, you will not believe. But the you here in the Bible, if you look down at the bottom, it means plural, like you all. So it's just the realization that as humans, we always need to see before we believe. The official pleads again, sir, come down before my child dies. Now it's not son, it's child. Something still innocent that needs protecting. Come down, still saying, please come and show me on my level before it dies, right? Humanity fears urgency, it fears time. Everything has to be right now because that's how we live our lives. So then Jesus says, go, your son will live, right? Remember those words, your son will live. Go, take action. You must move in faith, and then you will realize that everything will be fine. And the official believed the word that Jesus said and went on his way. The word always in the Bible means divine truth, the creative principle that brings reality into being. And then he went on his way, which means he stopped living in fear, took action, moved forward, and believed in the possibilities. Now check this out. The next line is, as he was going down, his servants came and told him that his son was recovering, right? So as he was going down, there's that phrase again, as he was living his life, his servants, now the servants, we saw this back in the first sign, right? Servants are the parts of us that act in alignment without knowing or understanding it fully, right? And they say that his son is recovering. Then he asks, which hour did he begin to get better? See, instead of looking for proof, now he's looking for alignment. When did this alignment happen? When did my old life break through to a new one? Now pay attention to this. They tell him yesterday at the 7th hour. So yesterday implies that it happened before we had proof of it, because our physical world is sometimes just a delayed reflection of what's already happened inside us. And 7 in the Bible always means completion, right? Like 7 days of creation or the 7 years of Jacob's service to Rachel. Next line, your son will live. The same words that Jesus has said before. So now this is just confirmation. I believed it when Christ consciousness told me that if I just trusted, it would happen. And then I went about my day, I went about living my life, and then I started seeing signs, and now I believe it. And now I know that my emerging divine self will survive, because the fever, the unconscious patterns, the fear, the ego has left. He believed in all his household. Now, the household should have already known, right? Because the kid was there, if this was a real story. But no, once he believes, then all his household believes. Now, household means all the rooms within ourselves, right? Our emotions, our thoughts, our behaviors, they all start following suit once we truly believe and have that acknowledgement. And then the fascinating part is he ends it with this. This is now the second sign that Jesus did when he came from Judea to Galilee. When he stopped going from external and started going internal, this is the second sign, right? Now, he doesn't say miracle. It's a sign, because signs point to something. The Christ within us speaks truth before our senses can perceive it. The journey is learning to trust that voice enough to walk in alignment with it. So this is a story of transitioning from looking for external truths to looking inside for the truth and embodying it. So the first signs go like this, and they both happen in Cana, right? It happens at the place where it initially begins within you. Can my ordinary life be changed into something abundant? Yes. Then, can I trust the divine will work in my life before my reality confirms it? Yes. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you.